I'm not here. I'm not under this. Hello, everyone. Solomon Squid Slipper here. Welcome to What the Walls Withheld. Okay. Those were just... Okay, we're in. The DeJoy estate has laid dormant for over 30 years following the death of the last remaining member of the family. A common dare among school children is to enter the estate overnight. While it has been offered as a challenge among the kids, no one has dared to go... No one has dared... No one had dared go through with the dare until now. Alright. I, Francine Deroy, of sound body and mind, write this documentation as my last will and testament. Should anything happen to me, and I leave this mortal realm, the information contained within are my final wishes. Whoa. This game was 4.4 gigabytes to download, so I'm assuming it's pretty big. I'm looking forward to it. It already looks great, and the lore sounds nuts. Okay. Alright, let's see what this place has to offer. Parlor door is locked. Francine Deroy. I forget the name exactly, but... Can I zoom in? That painting fell. But this place is beautiful. Oh my goodness. It feels like I'm visiting one of those castles that are now like museums. And whoa, the toilet thing is so high up. Alright, very cool. We do have a flashlight. No way. Francine de Juan. Very cool name. It's fun to pronounce. It's very fun to pronounce. It feels good to pronounce. The French language is just a piece of art. Alright. Nursery door's locked and the parlor door is... Want to come at me again? Sounded like someone was sipping on a Slurpee. A De Juan Slurpee. Beautiful. Of course, there has to be wine in such a beautiful establishment like this, and... My goodness. What a cool stove, man. Is that a fire or coal burning stove? Ugh, itchy nose. I'm going to turn this up. Perfect. Please pardon the clicks because I want this game to blast my eardrums. I want it to be full scary. Any history buffs here? Is this a actual picture? He's a decorated war hero. I don't know if this is Napoleon, but did Napoleon live to... Was that always there? The parlor key. What exactly is making this noise? Something in the vent? Alright. Library door. And this is what? London? I probably absolutely butchered that accent. I'll stop. I'm gonna stop out of respect. And ignorance. So, time to go forward. Looks like we... Holy crap, we can run. That's nice. Didn't realize I've been going pretty slow. That's locked. I think I did get the parlor door, though. Wonderful. What are we getting ourselves into? Is this like a suicide mission? We picked up a huge photo. And what is this? Library key. Cool. Nothing here. Can't open drawers. Nice grandfather clock. What else? What else? What is this? Nothing? Just some cool glasses. Fancy, fancy, fancy. All I can say is fancy. Alright, we'll cover. March 13th, 1952. I, Francine Deroy, of sound body and mind, write this documentation as my last will and testament. Should anything happen to me, and I leave this mortal realm, the information contained within are my final wishes. Am I Francine Deroy? I don't know. Kind of reminds me of, Murder Mystery with Adam Sandler and the detective. I forget his name, but it's something similar. Let's see. Anything in here? Just some old cards and a globe. Does the globes point to anything? No. Alright. Didn't I get another key? I think I got another key for somewhere downstairs. Oh my goodness, there's a chest. I want the chest. That's a real picture, folks. Pretty dang cool. Bedroom door locked. Dang. Okay, so each room that we unlock will, from what it appears to be, the pattern is going to give us another key to the next room. So, I think that was the entrance. Basement door. Oh, there's a basement. That's spooky. There we go. Library door. And there's these chests. I don't really know what that is. Book 3. My goodness, we're collecting so much stuff. Why specifically the pictures and why specifically certain books? Book 1. Oh, is there going to be a hidden... yes. Yes, there's going to be a hidden door, I think. That's got to be it. No? Oh. Let me just grab this and read this real quick. Just one moment, please. Just one moment. Just please don't kill me. I gotta read your stuff, okay? No, no, I know. I know. All right, just one moment. You can kill me like at the end, preferably. To my elder brothers, Jonathan and Richard, I leave a caution. As the remaining heirs to the Dewa name, it has troubled me deeply that a full decade has passed since you departed Montreat. Carried off by a misplaced sense of French pride before the war, neither of you had once set foot abroad. Yet, stirred by grandfather's faded recollections of distant fields, mountains, and women, you abandoned this house with a show of empty bravado. In all the years since, I have not received so much as a postcard. I can only trust that you both survived the battles you so eagerly embraced. Should this testament reach you, I pray that you have borne yourselves as men of our name and have taken to the duty of multiplying it. See, Francine. Whoa. Yeah. You do quite the magic tricks. So nothing else? Nothing else in here? No? No key? No key of any sort? No? And this isn't a slidey door, it just opened the chest. Okay. And, what exactly am I doing now? Another key over here? Did you place, madam? Oh my goodness, there's a master bedroom key right here. Bonjour, ma belle soeur. Oh gosh. I beg your pardon for writing in this way after so long a silence. Your brother has been always a man of honesty, but the history of his family remained for him a subject too delicate to approach. Only by finding this address among his personal papers do I now write to you and hope you remain there. It is a most austere task to tell you such a thing, we never having met and perhaps never to meet. But I must inform you, your brother Richard, my husband, is deceased. I do not wish to reopen the memory, yet I say to you he died with courage. His last action was to prevent me from being struck down also by the carriage. Dang. During our life together, I never saw a letter bearing this address, and it leaves me to believe you had not the knowledge of Jonathan's destiny either. Richard did not say much regarding him, but I know at least he returned from the war wounded, with the left arm lost to an explosion. What became of him after, I cannot tell. I pray only that he has found repose in this time of peace. Receive, ma belle soeur, the assurance of my respect and my sorrow. Adieu, Jean de Juan Auclair. All right. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now we can go to the master bedroom. Heck yeah. Wherever that is. Is this the master bedroom? No, I believe it's upstairs, actually. It's actually upstairs. Right here? No. Master bath door. It's probably the master bedroom right here, then. Wonderful. Just barging in. What exactly? Oh, no. Okay. Bro's drinking some bottled wine. Hospital photo. All right. Well, grabbing these pictures. They're probably worth a fortune, cause art, you know. Um, nothing in here. Nothing on the bed. Nothing. Hmm. Don't know what else. Well, I grabbed a painting, so that's good. I can't do anything here. Can't do anything around here. Can't stoke the fire. Nice plant. Yeah. Can I crouch? No, I cannot. Oh, I can crouch. Never mind, I can crouch. Very cool. But what's up with this thingy? Oh, here we go. Can I... To my late husband, Gerald, I leave my heart. As I put pen to paper, it has been but a few days since you were taken from me by that cruel disease. To see you confined within that iron lung, to hear those last breaths, to speak our farewells, such memories weigh upon my heart with a heaviness that will not depart. I remember, as though it was yesterday, the first time you approached me in the park, disturbing my studies with your awkward stammer and shy persistence. At first I found you troublesome, though not without a certain charm. When we later met for coffee and you grew easier in my company, I found myself warming to you as the cups in our hand gave off their gentle steam. In time, our affection deepened. I shall never forget that day at Lake Norman when you surprised me with an excursion there. As I gazed out upon the water and turned back, you were kneeling, ring in hand, asking me to be yours. It is those moments I cling to now, not the frail voice that returns to me in dreams and leaves me restless through the night. I keep faith that we shall meet again when fate allows our time to join once more. Huh. Dang. Dang. That's sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Cool painting, though. Yeah, that's what thing puts you in a iron lung? I forget what it is, but it's okay. Not polio. Is it polio? I don't know. No way. This is what we're supposed to do? Coffee was the first in the lore. And then... No. Park was first in the lore. And then they went to have some coffee. And then the hospital. And then, I don't know... It looks like a painting can go here. Okay. Now things are making sense. We need to look for a painting. I just didn't know that was a dang thing to do. I heard that this clinging was going on, and that was probably or it was the sign to do something with that. However, I messed up. All right, we're back on track. We're back on track. Okay, now we have a photo of a lake. Let's try that. I don't know why the lake would be the last painting. I don't recall in this story about the lake. So actually, lake would probably go here and then hospital. Yep. Master bath key. Very cool. All right, well, that's very fun. That was really cool. I like that a lot. That's why it was important to read the papers. When I play games solo, I don't read them. I'm just like, eh. But now I know that was worthwhile for sure. Now we got the room art key, which I believe is what? Oh, cool. Painting. Whoa. Okay, so we need the color and the part. Oh, okay. I gotta read this first. To my dear friend Henny, I bequeath my supplies and creation. In our youth, we both harbored fine dreams of seeing the world. Yet the untimely passing of my parents held me fast at home, under the care of my elder brothers. Through it all, you remained at my side, setting aside your own designs and spending long days with me in our little art room, painting, imagining, and hoping. You once planned a grand journey 3 months in Spain. When I arrived at your door in tears, left to my own devices at 16 as my brothers left, you put away those plans without hesitation. You taught me what it was to be steadfast and responsible when I possessed but little of either. That sacrifice was no small thing, and I have not forgotten it. It is my wish that these supplies may return to you in some measure what was denied. I think often of the paints that dripped upon the floor, of bright impossible shapes of fruit we sketched together. Those simple hours remain among the truest foundations of my youth. Please take the utmost care of them, as I know that with your guidance, they will grow and flourish into the most beautiful creation of mine. So, out of this, paints that dripped upon the floor, bright impossible shapes of the fruits of fruit we sketched together. Bright impossible shapes of fruit. And then the paint drippings of the floor. Okay, so I had to look this part up. I've been doing this for the past 30 minutes. This is apparently, yeah, it's red stem, green petals, and an orange circle. I didn't know, I looked through all the notes, and I don't understand how this... Oh, wait, a shape of fruit could be an orange. Orange is circular, right? That kind of makes sense. All right, well, we're progressing. We're progressing. Time to go into the nursery. This is the music room, and that's the last door we got to unlock for downstairs. That's the basement. So we need the basement, the music room, and the nursery room is now open. To the children of St. Oxford Orphanage, I devise and bequeath a considerable portion of my estate. In the happier days before my husband Gerald's illness, our hearts were lightened by our visits to your home, to witness the joy upon your faces as we entered, to be shown the drawings you had made, and the new garments of our modest contributions had provided. These things gave to us a gladness not unlike that of Christmas morning. Though we served only in the capacity of volunteers, it was our fondest hope that in time we might be blessed with a child of our own, one who could share in such fellowship with those under your care. That hope, alas, was not to be fulfilled, for without my husband I cannot bring myself to bring forth fruit into this world. Yet I know with certainty that in his heart Gerald would have delighted to see your smiles brightened anew by warm clothing, fresh playthings, and wholesome meals. It is with that knowledge that I commend this portion of my fortune to you in his memory and with my blessing. Okay. Now, is there anything I can grab? Doesn't seem like it. I can't go anywhere else. Right? Anything down here? Nope. Nothing on the key rings? Anything I can place on the walls? Anything I can put in here? Did I miss something from the note? Hey, where are you going? Police! Did that door disappear? No, that's the music door, is it not? Yes. Hey! Oh, okay. Now there's the painting. Why? I'm just trying to do my duty as an investigator, I think. I don't know why, Oh, I'm getting thrown into the basement, everyone. Getting thrown into the basement. Uh-oh. We're in the back rooms. What is this? 1865. The 5 is red. Door is locked, okay. Nothing around here. Is that like a heater? Don't know what all that is. Let's go towards that noise. And this is probably the door. Yep, basement door's locked. Alright. We have new tasks. New tasks to complete. Is that a... Hopefully that's not a body under there, but... I don't know. Golden Shell Motor Oil. Whoa. 8-9. Or 5-9. 5-9. Because it was 1895, right? 5-9. Big basement. My goodness. 5-9. We got a fuse. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Where else? 5-9-3. Or, rather, yeah, 5-9. Wait, 3 is the third. Can I put... Oh, it's missing 2 fuses. Interesting. Alright. There's the second fuse. Cool. Don't do if I mind. Alright. I'm so excited. My brother just texted me that we can go to the gym in 15 minutes. I always look forward to the gym. It's a good time. Letter from... Henny's letter. You left me a burden. I don't see how you could possibly in any mindset think that I would be able to accept your gift after your death, especially after we haven't seen each other in over 3 years. I must admit that it is rather selfish of me, but I cannot travel and take care of your loose ends, and my profession is being impacted, which threatens my livelihood. I've returned your gift to the estate for your family to collect. I just hope someone gets to it before it wanders off. Henny. Alright, that's sad. Man. So 3 is the third one. 9-3 in the middle. 9-3 in the middle. Just gotta... Oh, that's open now, I think. 9-3-5. 9-3-5. 1935. 1935. Hey, you're gonna alert. Alright, perfect. 1935. What? You wanna do this? Come again? 1935. Yes. Can I click enter? That's not it. To the physicians and staff of New Haven Hospital, I extend both my forgiveness and earnest hope of receiving yours in return. I am fully aware that all possible measures were taken to preserve the life of my beloved husband Gerald, yet in the depth of my grief, I allowed sorrow to turn to anger and directed my anguish towards those who least deserved it. To Dr. Abate in particular, I offer my deepest and most contrite apology. In the moment my dearest drew his final breath, you stood nearest and thus bore the weight of my misplaced fury. It is my fervent prayer that you might accept these words in the spirit of repentance with which they are written. I trust that your own wound has healed cleanly and without disfigurement. I had at that time no understanding of the true sharpness of a surgeon's blade. So, I don't understand. Okay, so I had to look this part up again. 3, 5, 1, 9. But how do those numbers line up like that? I didn't understand. Oh, goodness gracious. 1.52, 2.5. Alright. Alright. I don't understand. I'm not here. I'm not under this. Oh, you found me. You found me. Oh my goodness. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. Holy crap, she seems fast. Whoa. What an insane... Whoa, she's super fast. She's like right on me. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I need to leave. I'm running. I'm running. Nope. I'm not here. I am jumping down. Jumping down. I'm sure you're still after me. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling you're after. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm gone. I'm so gone. I'm done. I'm out of here. Nope. No thank you. I'm gonna go left. I don't know what this is, but it seems like an anti-demon area. Oh crap. Oh. Is she not after me? Those were my own footprints. That's awesome. That's my favorite. Can't go through there. Not through there. It really sounds like there's footsteps behind me, but I'm gonna just keep it going then. I'm gonna keep it going. Quite heavily. 1875 bell. There you go. Alright, so we gotta find one more bell. One more bell, also known as the 1904 bell. Is that right here? Oh, you're right there. Alright, we did something. I think we did it, everyone. We're really doing it. To the child I carry with me, I impart what remains of my soul. Your father, Gerald, would have cherished the chance to meet you, as would I, yet it grieves me to confess that such a meeting shall not come to pass. The sorrow that has overtaken me since this departure has clouded both my reason and my strength, and I fear I have brought harm upon us both through weakness of spirit and indulgence in the bottle. Know that my intentions are not born of malice toward you, but of longing to be once more beside your father. Should Providence show mercy, I pray that you may be spared, though I resign myself to the likelihood that you will follow me into whatever realm awaits beyond this life. After these words are written, I intend to notify the physicians at New Haven Hospital that my remains may be found in the sepulchre near beside my beloved's grace. Should any divine grace still linger in this world, may it guide you if you draw breath, or receive us both in peace if not. Well, can I open this? The gate is locked. Here lies the body of Francine de Roy, 1922 to 1952. In loving memory of Gerald de Roy, 1920 to 1952. I'm just gonna take that key real quick. Sorry for your loss, but you've been trying to kill me. So, I'm just gonna head on out to the beautiful grass. Wow. Stepping out into the cold air, the stench of the catacombs washes off of you. With the remains of Francine's will in hand, you alerted the authorities to the woman living in the manor. By the time they had investigated, there was no trace of the woman besides two sets of fresh footsteps leaving the catacomb entry. Huh. Well then. That was fun. That was really good. I just am not the best at puzzles. But other than that, I really like the atmosphere and the older kind of manner of a house, and underground is really cool too. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna leave it right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.